Americans value freedom. In fact, we probably value freedom more than anything else. You try to take away our freedoms, and we will fight to the death to make sure our freedoms are maintained. We value freedom. Now, that freedom has a good side and a bad side. For example, freedom of speech. The good side is that I can sit here and say anything that's on my mind without fear of censorship or government reprisal. The downside of that is that I need to be willing to allow and listen to somebody stand up and speak in favor of that which I would oppose with every fiber of my being. There's two sides to freedom, but such is the nature of freedom. God values freedom, and God created us free. God does not manipulate us like puppets on a string. God gave us freedom. Freedom to choose. Freedom to choose good or freedom to choose evil. Freedom to choose right, freedom to choose wrong. Freedom to act in kindness or freedom to strike terror. Last week, unfortunately, we saw the bad side of that freedom, when individuals chose to strike terror in Boston. Well, why didn't God stop it? Because God values freedom and will not manipulate us like puppets on a string. Then where was he? Where was God when those explosions went off? I'll tell you where God was. God was standing in the crowd. God was standing next to each and every person. God was holding on to every person who was killed and every person who was injured. I guarantee you, in the middle of it, God was there, and God wept with every person who wept and mourned. Being free has the good side and the bad side. Last week, we saw the bad side. I hope and pray that this week we'll see the good side of being free. See you next time.